Hey, what's up everyone?
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something super exciting and a little dangerous. Your first paycheck. That moment when you open your bank app or rip open the envelope and see actual money you earned. It feels amazing, right? But here's the truth. Most people our age blow their first few paychecks on random stuff
And then wonder why they're always broke.
In 2026, with everything getting more expensive, the way you handle your very first paycheck can set you up for the next 5 to 10 years, or leave you playing catch-up. Stick with me, because I'm breaking down exactly what to do step by step, so you don't make the same mistakes I've seen my friends make. First, let's talk real numbers, so you know where you stand in 2026. The average teen job pays about $17 an hour right now. If you're working 15-20 hours a week after school, that's roughly $250–340 before taxes every week. After taxes and deductions, you might take home $280. Not bad for your first job. For those in early 20s with a bit more experience,
The median weekly pay for 20-24-year-olds is around $796 before taxes.
so your first full-time paycheck could be $600–700 after everything is taken out. But here's the shocker. Most teens look at that money and immediately think, treat yourself. New sneakers, fast food every day, gaming stuff, or that one big purchase. 2 weeks later, it's gone, and you're waiting for the next check.
I've seen it happen so many times.
One of my friends got his first paycheck from a retail job, about $220. He spent $180 on takeout, clothes, and Uber in the first weekend. By the next week, he was borrowing lunch money from me. Don't be that person.
Okay, before you spend a single dollar,
You need to understand gross versus net pay. Gross pay is the big number on your paycheck, what your boss says you earned. Net pay is what actually hits your account after taxes, social security, and any other deductions. In 2026, teens usually lose 15 to 25%, depending on where you live and how many hours you work. Always check your pay stub. Look for
federal income tax,
state tax, if your state has one, Social Security and Medicare, FICA. Pro tip: download your pay stub the first time and take a screenshot. If something looks wrong, ask HR or your boss immediately. Now the big question: what should you actually do with that money the moment it lands in your account? Here's my simple system that works whether you make $200 a week or $700.
Step 1.
Pay yourself first. 10 to 20% straight to savings. Before you touch anything for fun, move money into savings. This is the golden rule. Even if it's only $30–50 from your first check, do it. Why? Because compound interest and good habits start early. In 2026, high-yield savings accounts are still paying decent rates, way better than your regular checking account. Open a separate savings account. Many banks have teen versions with no fees. Set up automatic transfer so the money moves the same day you get paid. Step 2. Cover your needs, the must-pay stuff. Phone bill, gas for the car, school lunch if you pay for it, any subscriptions you're responsible for now. These go in the needs bucket. Step 3. Budget the rest. This is where most people mess up.
Let me show you the easiest beginner method.
The 50–30–20 rule. It's perfect for teens and young adults. 50% needs, essentials you must pay. 30% wants, fun stuff, eating out, clothes, entertainment. 20% savings and debt, emergency fund, future goals, paying off any small debt. Example with a $250 net paycheck. Needs, 125 hours wants, $75. Savings, $50, super simple. You can adjust it a bit when you're just starting, maybe 60–20–20, but try to stick close.
Let's make this real with a live example from 2026.
Imagine you're 17, working part-time at a coffee shop or retail store. You get your first paycheck, $268 after taxes. Here's exactly what I would do. Transfer $50, about 20%, to a high-yield savings account immediately. Call it your Freedom Fund or Future Me account. Pay any needs. $40 phone bill top up, plus $20 gas, or in $60.
Now you have $158 left.
Put $75, $80 toward wants, new headphones, one nice meal with friends, a game. Keep the rest as buffer or add to savings. The key is, decide the percentages before the money hits your account. Don't wait until you see the balance and start spending emotionally. Another real situation. You're 19, first full-time job, $650 net paycheck, $130 to savings, $100 to emergency fund or Roth IRA. We'll talk about that in a future video. Cover rent, gas, junk food if you're helping at home. Then enjoy the rest guilt-free. Now let's talk about the best tools to actually make this easy in 2026. These are the budgeting apps that work great for teens and young adults right now. Top recommendations: Greenlight or FamZoo. Perfect if you're under 18. Parents can help set it up. You get debit card with controls, and it teaches saving, spending, and even giving categories. Acorns Early or Busy Kid. Great for tracking and rounding up small purchases to save automatically. Good Budget or YNAB. You need a budget. These are a bit more advanced, but excellent once you're 18 plus. Good Budget uses the envelope system digitally.
You assign every dollar a job.
Monarch Money or Every Dollar. Clean and simple for beginners who want to see everything in one place. My personal favorite for most of you starting out, start with your bank's built-in tools or Greenlight FamZoo if parents are involved. Then graduate to Good Budget when you want more control. Download one today, link your account,
And play around with it using your first paycheck numbers.
It takes 10 minutes and changes everything.
Common mistakes I see
Teens and young adults make with their first paycheck and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1. Lifestyle creep on day 1. You get $250 and suddenly you're ordering DoorDash every night. 2 months later, you're living paycheck to paycheck even though you got a raise. Solution: stick to the percentages no matter how big the check gets. Mistakes number 2. Forgetting taxes and thinking the gross number is yours. Always budget with net pay. Mistake number 3. No emergency buffer. Phone breaks, car needs gas, friend's birthday gift. Unexpected stuff happens. Aim to build at least $300, $500 in your savings before you start big spending. Mistake number 4. Spending to impress friends. Peer pressure is real. It's okay to say, I'm saving for a car.
Or, I already spent my fun money this week.
I want to share a real story with you. My cousin got her first paycheck at 16, spent almost all of it on clothes and going out. 6 months later, she wanted a laptop for school and had nothing saved. She had to ask parents for help and felt terrible. Meanwhile, her friend who saved 20% from every check bought her own laptop cash after 4 months.
Huge difference. Long-term power moves with your first paycheck habit.
Start building that emergency fund. Goal: 3 months of expenses eventually, but start small. Once you're consistent, think about investing small amounts. We'll cover how to invest 100 soon. If your job offers any retirement match, or you can open a Roth IRA with parent help, even $20, $50 a month compounds like crazy by the time you're 30.
Track everything for 30 days.
You'll be shocked what you actually spend on. The goal isn't to become a robot who never has fun. The goal is to enjoy your money without stress and build options for your future.
Your action plan right after watching this.
When your next paycheck hits, immediately transfer 10-20% to savings. Download one budgeting app. I recommend starting with Greenlight or Good Budget. Apply the 50-30-20 rule or a version that fits you and track it for this month. Comment below. How much was your first paycheck? What are you planning to do with the next one? If you mess up this month, no big deal. Just reset next paycheck. The habit is what matters. That's it for today's video. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. We're covering Roth IRA soon. One of the most powerful things you can do while you're young. Thanks for watching. Stay smart with your money, and I'll see you in the next video.